My greatest accomplishment at Seattle University is networking through the school with faculty and advisors with connections back at home. And so I'm really excited to fulfill those and get into the work field.
So during the fall quarter, I studied abroad, and coming back, I re-entered into the resident assistant position, and I experienced a lot of transition, and I excelled through it.
I think my proudest accomplishment this year was doing orientation advising again for the third year. It'll be nice to be a student leader all the way throughout senior year for the next school year.
This year I lived in my first apartment with my roommate, and so I was able to manage school and paying rent and feeding myself, and I also figured out what kind of nurse I want to be and got my first nurse tech job.
So after months and months of searching for an internship and after going through tons of interviews with lots of different companies, I was finally able to get one internship that I think I will learn the most from, and that has been my biggest accomplishment so far this year.
I would have to say my proudest accomplishment this year is that this spring I just signed my first lease for the house that I'm going to be renting with a couple of my other friends. And I think that was particularly impactful just because it was like the first really big step, and I remember just going there and like being in that space. I was like, wow, like this is it. Like I'm finally like stepping out of SU, because I think you're really attached to the campus. Like this is when you're living on campus, so this was like the first step I had with like being like adulting, I guess.
This is the first year that SU has had a Model United Nations team again, and we went to a conference in Portland. We brought 7 people, and I still can't believe it actually happened, and it was really, really cool.
I'd have to say that my proudest accomplishment this year has been navigating through the challenges of applying for jobs, using the resources that have been available for me through Albers, and even though I haven't landed a job yet, like I feel so much more confident in my ability to like ease into the professional world. So yeah.
So I guess my greatest success would be being in the leadership positions that I'm in, overcoming the challenges that come with those, and learning a lot about myself in terms about my self-confidence and my ability to work with others.
This year I was able to reflect on how I can continue to be the best version of myself.